Like the lighthouse keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots.
And now, your 2025 New England Patriots.
Andres Borregalis ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, it's one of two quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. That's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately and what he'll have to do professionally.
On first down, here's Dart. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good for a New York first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Throwing on first down, it's Dart. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10 now from the 46. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time a flag flies, somebody moved early. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Still first down.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Dart out of the shotgun. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Dart gonna throw again. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
On the sneak, here's Dart. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. From the gun, it's Tracy. Jukes away from one. Cuts right. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series.
Touchdown, Giants.
Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. Showing a little burst so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
1st and 10 from the 32. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds a man, right side. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Giants in control so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the 1st. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a 1st, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Robinson in motion right. Second and manageable. He's throwing. Finds him on the slant. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Giants first down.
So first down from the 41. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Tracy, the ball carrier.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got him some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Dart setting in to throw here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
It's Tracy on second down. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? I'll put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, New York.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 9-yard line.
To throw, here's Dart. Dumped off to his running back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
A handoff to Tracy. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now for back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal. Darts looking to throw. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Field goal attempts coming now from Younghoe Koo. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Koo able to put it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Younghoe Koo.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded by Henderson. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Well, Brock, this game, like all of our games this week, one piece of our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. A way that the NFL and all of us here at EA Sports honor a legendary figure in the history of this game on a holiday he held dear. So for Brock, myself, everybody on our great EA Sports crew, hope you had an excellent Thanksgiving, everybody, and a great weekend of football. First down now, ball at the 33. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The tackle made by
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
32-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Sticking with Henderson. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
May now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy has good room at the 35. And he works this down to the 41. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
36 yards. And the Giants 1st down. A gain of 36 yards. 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Caught by Theo Johnson. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Drawing up the design keeper. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Here's start now. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Throwing from the gun. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
To Darius Slayton. A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants push their lead further to start the half.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Coup on now for the extra point.
For the point after.
The point after splits the upright. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead.
17. Patriots nothing.
Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The New England offense running out now. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. Quick throw completed by May. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Operating from the gun, here's May. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st down throw for May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
May off the play fake. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Defense doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Again, it's May. That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. A throw left side finds Johnson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They'll go left side with Tracy. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Giants about set to celebrate this win. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They go right back to Tracy. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. May now from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's May. That one's complete right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So first down from the 41. To the air yet again, May. Finds his man, it's Demario Douglas. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Here's May again. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Throwing again. It's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
27-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Going play action, May. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
One final shot here. Brought in, and they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.